What?
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
I see you like jogging every morning or something.
Yes, I always jog in the morning. Is there a problem?
No, not at all.
Okay.
That I've been meaning to tell you something.
Go on, tell me. As you can see, I'm busy.
You know, since you do come to my shop to buy meat, I have developed these feelings for you.
What kind of feelings? I don't understand.
I want us to be friends. If God may have it, we can get married.
That's funny. Anyway, you have made your point and I've heard you. As you can see, I am exercising, okay? So I will get back to you when I ponder over it.
Turn the keke, please. Go!
I'm coming.
Nurse, rush!
Easy now. Sorry.
It's okay, Mama. Take it easy.
Now why your mama sorry? It's you. Oh yeah, no. Mama, why you? Chiamaka. Where is this girl from? Where is she go to? Where is Chiamaka? Is she your house? Come on. Come on. Her soup is warm. Everything has gone. Where could she have gone to leaving the soup on the fire? Well, when she come back, she'll meet it like this. What will I do? Stay here as vegetables.
Okay, you're here.
What did the doctor say?
We based them on the amount. Amaka, what of your friend favor? Why not go back to her for help?
No. Favor has done enough for us already. She can't keep going back to Favor. And she does not do any other thing other than her hairdressing salon. I can't keep asking Favor for help. She has tried. She has done enough.
Yes. But if I suggest, go back to her. I think that's the only option.
You are still here?
Yes, doctor.
Are you with the money now?
No, doctor, no. Not yet, oh, doctor.
I have told you this thing. I cannot do the operation without the money.
Hey.
I cannot do anything.
Hey.
I have told you time without number. I will not operate her until when you have the money.
Doctor,
please.
No,
I cannot do it.
Please get my mother. I'll do anything.
Nurse!
I'll get the money. I'll get the money now. I'll sort it out. I'll get the doctor talk to her now.
Let this lady out and make sure she goes with
Hey, doctor.
I will not operate her mother when she has the money.
Hey,
I cannot do it.
Doctor, look for the money. She's going now. Doctor.
Let's go.
Hey. Hello. Favor. I'm at the hospital. I'm at the hospital. The doctor just chased us away because I don't have the money to pay for Mama's operation. I don't know if she will answer or she just left here now. She just left this place. Okay, I should give her the phone. Okay.
Come on. Come on, 150,000. You cannot pay. No, stay there. Your mother will die. Nonsense.
Doctor, she wants to talk to you, my friend.
Who's your friend?
Please, doctor, talk to her now.
Hello? Who are you, please? I will receive the money through who? My dear, the person said I should operate your mother. That in the next 2 hours, I will receive my money.
Yes, doctor. She will bring it. I trust her.
You trust her?
Yes, doctor.
She's your friend.
She's my friend.
I don't know her. For that reason, I'm not going to operate your mother.
Doctor, please save my mother's life. She's my
She's
friend.
coming in the next 2 hours. Your mother will not die in the next 2 hours. I will wait for her. When I see her with the money, then I will operate your mother.
Doctor, she will come. She will come. Doctor. I get that kind of money from? How am I going to do? How will I get this kind of money from? Who will I run to? Who am I going to ask? Who am I going to ask? How am I going to ask for help?
That's huge.
Just
calm down. Don't worry. You worry too much. That's your problem. Even if you work from now to tomorrow, you cannot be able to afford the money. So just calm down. Okay. Let me speak to my father. Okay. Okay. He's out. Daddy.
Oh, young girl, what is your problem? Why are you
Daddy,
crying?
her mother has been admitted in the hospital for fibroid and appendix. She needs an operation.
Oh, Jesus Christ. One person?
Yes, Father.
Sorry.
Father, please. I know you have spent a lot lately. But I still need you to help. I don't know if you can help me with the money. I need to save my kids, Father. Please.
150,000. Very high side. 150,000 naira. Oh my God. My poor containers are still on the high sea. It's still on the high sea. If not, I would have 150,000.
Daddy, I know.
You don't know where I'm here. 150,000.
Daddy, can you give me 100? I will complete it.
You're just saying all this like I don't want to help. You don't know you have 150,000. Hey.
What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Her mother is very sick.
Musa.
No, how is she now?
Listen to me. Don't ever allow this girl, that girl that is crying. Don't ever allow her enter this compound again. Even if ever, don't allow her to enter this compound again. Yes, sir. Kamalo can lie, eh? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, listen, okay. You just have to go now. You should go. I'll come and see you at the hospital. I will. Okay. Don't be crying on the road. Just wipe your tears and go. I will come meet you. Right. Sorry. Daddy.
This girl is so down to earth. Imagine, daughter of a rich man, such a wealthy man coming to buy meat from me. I mean, without escort, without all those drama of convoy and all of that. She's so jovial. Look at the way she greets people. She's so respectful.
Mama's condition is getting worse though.
Really?
It's just getting worse. I don't know what else to do.
What do I do now? What do we do now? Amaka, why not call her your friend Favor and tell her what you are passing through right now? Yeah.
Hey, my phone battery is dead. Let me use your own. What?
I forgot it at home when we were rushing Mama to the hospital. Wait, let me pick it at home.
No. Don't worry. I'll
I'll call her when I charge my phone. I'll call her. I'll call her, don't worry.
Don't worry, it's okay. Calm down, okay? Mama will be fine. Mama will be fine, okay?
Here's the money you asked for, doctor.
How much is here?
It's complete.
Are you sure it's complete?
It's 150,000 naira. But you have to proceed with your operation. Save my mother's life. It's very important to me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. My God, you bless you.
Why are you thanking me now? Why?
Thank you.
See, I have to run. I have things to do, okay?
How am I going to repay you? How am I going to repay you?
Chiamaka, can you pull yourself together? What is wrong with you? Mother will be fine. I'm giving her the money.
Amen, amen. Thank you. Thank you so much. Doctor, Mama.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Fine.
Okay, I actually came to buy 1 or 2 here. So I'm heading home right now. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.
See, I've been looking for you.
Looking for me?
Yes.
How? But I saw you 3 days ago. How can you be looking for?
3 days ago is like 3 years to me.
Oh, really? Okay, now that I'm here, do you want to swallow me?
I wish I can swallow you. At least you'll be in my stomach forever.
That's very funny. Right now I have to go. The sun is horrible. So I just have to go, okay? I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Sorry. Please, I want us to discuss something. But I know this is not the right place for us to discuss it. But I don't have a choice. Please, please. I love you. I'm in love with you, and if possible, I want to marry you. So if you can help me talk to your father, let me come and see him.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But actually, this is the funniest thing I've ever heard this year. You... Okay, fine. I've heard you. I'll speak to my parents about it and I'll get back to you. But personally, I have to ponder over it and I'll give you the reply. Can I go now?
Ponder.
Wait.
My son, this girl you're talking about always, you said she's from where?
She's from Anambra.
Are you sure she has accepted to marry?
Of course.
What of her parents? Have they agreed that you will marry their daughter?
Well, I think that's where I have a little problem. Deep down, I don't know how her parents will feel when they get to find out that a goat meat seller is coming for their daughter's hand in marriage.
Yeah, you are. My son, if you will listen to me as your mother, I will suggest you forget about all these rich men's daughters. They are always full of themselves. Look from the borehole so that we remain as we are.
Mama, not this particular girl. She's not full of herself. Seriously, she's not. I promise you, when you meet her, you are going to like her. In fact, you are going to love her. She's one of a kind.
Okay, if you said so, please, I want you to be very careful. You know, you are all I have.
And you're all I have too. I'm you. And you're all.
It's okay.
Hey.
It's okay.
God, oh.
God, you are fine now.
So, my daughter, how are we going to thank your friend and her family for saving my life?
Mama, I don't know, but I'm suggesting we should go to their house and thank them with something. Anything at all. But she has everything. She has practically everything.
Yes, Amaka. They have everything. But remember, it is very difficult to get a family that will render such help these days.
It's true.
If not for their help, Mama might not be alive today.
Okay, so, my son, you're right. We have to go and see them.
Yes.
And take them with things like cassava, yam,
But Mama,
chicken, fowl, big fowl.
Mama, to me, all those things will not be anything to her. Remember, she was the one that gave me 15,000 naira for my exams. 50,000 naira when Papa died, and 150,000 naira for Mama's operation. And she has everything.
Yes, she did all these things. But we need to go and thank them.
That's true.
Yes, we need to do that.
That's true,
This God is so great.
No, Mama is fine.
Hey!
Mama!
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 I don't know what to say.
We are so happy.
I'm so happy.
We are so happy.
What would I have done?
She had a very good friend, at least.
But I want to ask, all this help she has been rendering to us, where does she get all this money from?
Mama, you're talking as if you don't know Favor's family again.
Tell her.
For a little girl like her,
Mama,
to be spending so much like that
family is okay.
on a family that doesn't belong to her.
They have money. Now when they go, Mama, they are stinkingly rich. Ego nesis. Mama, don't you know Favor's family again? Thank God you are okay. Let's be happy.
The important thing is
God,
that you are okay.
Hey! God,
Mama,
hey!
Mama, stop. Thank God you are
So
fine.
start crying. Please, Mama, don't cry.
Wait, let your father come.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
And who is the person that called this meeting this early morning that I am going to work with?
You're better.
I'm sorry, Father. I wanted to speak to you last night when you came back, but it was very late. So I decided to tell you this morning before you leave for work because it's very important.
I'm listening. I'm all ears.
Okay. Please, Father, be seated.
No, I'm okay. I don't want to sit down. Continue.
Okay, if you insist. Daddy, Mommy, I have a friend of mine who wants to see you on my behalf.
A friend of yours?
Yes.
Want to see both of us on your behalf? For what? I mean, who is this your friend?
Well, he is my boyfriend. Yes, we have been dating for a while now and he wants to make it very official. That's why he wants to see my parents.
Favor.
Mommy.
So you're seeing a man?
Mommy, what are you saying? Am I not matured enough to have a relationship? Am I not?
No. That question is not necessary now. Our Favor, tell him to come. He should go.
Just like that?
Are you not going to your salon today?
I will, but not now.
Okay, let me rush to the office.
Favor.
Mommy.
Favor.
Mommy.
Favor.
What have I done?
Let me ask you. This person you're talking about, Are you sure he will take good care of you?
Of course, Mommy.
Of course, you know your father very well. And you know what he can do.
Mommy, I wouldn't go to someone that would treat me in a bad way. He's a very loving man.
Favor, please don't bring shame into this family.
Oh, Mommy, don't start, please. I think I have to leave you now. Please, no more questions. No more questions. No more. No more questions. No more questions.
Mama! Mama, Favor is here, oh!
How are you?
I'm fine, welcome.
Where's Mama?
How the man? She's inside. Mama! And she keeps asking me every day about you.
I hope all is well. Your everything is
Mama! Would you come now, Favor? Favor, my daughter.
Mama.
Is that you?
Yes.
Hey! Mama, you're good now. Hey!
Like this.
Happy to see you, my dear. You made me to be fine. Oh, thank you.
Yes,
thank
Mama.
you so much. Thank you
I
so
brought
much.
things for you.
Wow.
Drop. You cannot go back to the shop.
Hey! Ndem, I've been disturbing Chiamaka to take me to your parents so that I will thank them for my life you saved. You saved me, eh?
You don't have to do that. She also my mother. Hi! Where is Frank?
Normally, Cham.
Our uncle came yesterday. He went to Abuja.
Frank has gone to Abuja.
That's a good news.
So you brought all these things for me?
Yes, I brought things for you, and I also came to eat your food. Hey!
My food?
Special delicacy.
You will eat my food today.
Yes,
Mama. And then
Mama!
Let's go inside.
And stop crying, alright? I didn't abandon you people. I only traveled out of the country for good.
You couldn't even call. Even when our mother was admitted in the hospital for fibroid and appendix, you did not care. If not for Favor, my friend, I don't know what would have happened. We would have lost our mother.
It's okay. I'm back and I'm back for good. Alright? I'll take care of everything and everything is gonna be fine.
Are you sure?
Of course. I am.
Let me believe you. Let me just believe you.
So can I toast? Are you sure? You don't look happy. You're sure? You're sure?
I'm fine.
Give me a smile.
I'm fine.
Oh, baby. Okay. Hey, my darling.
Hello.
Make yourself very comfortable. My parents will be down soon.
Okay. Just that it's hard to make myself comfortable and such. Your house is beautiful. It's paradise.
It's enough already. Stop. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. So tell me how, I hope did you find it difficult to locate here?
No, at first it was, but someone
Okay.
Good day, sir. Good day, ma'am.
Good day.
Good day.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Sit down.
Thank you.
Daddy, Mommy, this is the guy I've been telling you about. He's here to meet you. My parents.
So, young man,
What is your name and what are you doing for a living?
Sir, my name is Kingsley Nakwe. I'm a butcher.
Butcher? So what are you butchering?
Oh, I mean, I butcher goat, she goat and he goat.
Yeah, and he has so many customers.
Favor, are you alright?
My dear,
Yes, Mommy, I am.
we're still talking. So who are your parents? I mean, where are your parents?
Sir, my father is late, but my mom is still alive. She's in the village. She sells ice fish.
In cartons.
And you said you want to marry my daughter.
Exactly, sir. I promised to take care of her in sickness and in health.
No, it has not got into church program or church wedding. No, it's not your time.
Oh, that will be later. You see, I love your daughter so dearly.
Love? What kind of stupid love is that? A common goat meat seller. Ah!
It's okay. But Favor, what is happening? You've not given him anything to take. Serve him drink. Let him drink. Yes, my future in-law.
Chief.
I'm coming.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Serve him drink.
Chief, are you going out?
Let him give him drink.
I don't support this kind of marriage.
Favor, serve him drink.
Okay.
I'm coming.
I am not out of it. You people should count me out.
Mommy and Maya.
Thank you, baby.
I ain't going to make it. Alright.
My darling.
If I hear a word from you again, I will kill you. I will scatter you. If I hear a word from you, you idiot. You are nothing but a disgrace. What have I done for this office? What have I done to deserve this?
Good day, sir.
Good day, my daughter. How are you?
I'm very fine, sir.
How is everything?
Everything is fine, sir. So I'm very grateful for your help, sir.
Mine?
For your help, sir. Yes, sir. Over the 150,000 naira you gave to us for my mother's operation. Yes, sir. Favor brought it to us in the hospital. And the operation was very successful, sir. Yes, sir. Even for the 50,000 naira you gave to us during my father's burial.
Okay.
And for so many other helps, sir. We are so grateful, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, my regards to Baba, sir.
Okay.
And Favor, greet her for me, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye, sir.
Woman.
Mommy, I do not understand what is wrong with Daddy. He went to my salon and locked it up. And he threatened that he's going to sell everything in there. What have I done wrong to him?
Then, you have to check yourself very well. Because all I know is that there's no effect without a curse.
But I have checked. I have checked thoroughly. I cannot find any way I've wronged him. I haven't done anything wrong.
My daughter, listen to me. I am your mother. I cannot deceive you. We want the best for you. Remember, you're from a wealthy family. Allow your father to get a prince that will take good care of you. Leave that stinking poverty butcher. Leave him.
Oh, Mommy. Now I understand better. Now I understand where all this is coming from. Mommy, if that is the reason Daddy locked up my salon and threatened to sell everything in there, then he might as well lock it up till eternity. Because I will never leave the man I love so much because of all his strength. And you, mother, you are a woman. You understand what love means. And you're supporting Daddy to deprive me of my happiness. It's alright. It's fine. I will not disturb you again. He should lock my shop up. I don't care anymore.
Favor, you're looking at me. You come back crying.
So, Mama, this is the girl I've been telling you about. It's my mother. It's my mother.
It's nice to meet you, Mama.
My daughter, you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
My son has told me everything about you. Even how you sometimes give him money to buy things for me. I am very happy. You are a good girl.
Thank you very much, Mama. It's nothing. Why would you bother Mama with that? I don't like it.
Hey, but my daughter, where I am afraid is your parents.
My parents? Why is that, Mama?
Because I told my son to look from a borehole so that we can drink water and keep warm. And I want to make it going on.
No, Mama, you don't have to stress yourself. My father has no problem in my relationship with your son. Not at all. He's a good man.
Once again, you are welcome.
Thank you, Mama.
You've seen where we live.
Of course, Mama, she knows.
Yes, it's fine.
Okay, you're welcome. Carefully. Go and look for something for her to take.
No, Mama, don't worry yourself. I am your friend.
You can see that my mother is actually talking of water. If there is water, you have to drink.
Okay, fine. If it's water, no problem. I'll drink water.
All soft drink.
Water, just water. Water is like. Mama, I'm
I
happy
know that you are well.
You say you don't want anything. Fine now. How can you say you're fine?
I'm okay. Come on. It's not today you started giving me something now.
You're not drinking coke
I'm
today.
fine. What if you're okay?
Cute, there's Mama Coke.
I'm okay.
No problem.
Favor, I went to your shop the other day and the whole place was just locked up. So I said to come check on you and you know what happened. Kefe man, why is the shop locked? What happened?
My sister, I don't even know how to explain it to you. My father just woke up one morning, drove to my shop, asked me to come out, and locked my shop up. I was asking him why he was doing that. He never said anything to me. He locked it up and came back home. Ever since then, I've been asking him, Daddy, tell me, why have you locked my shop up? He hasn't said anything. Up until now, I do not know his reasons for locking my shop, just like that. I don't know. Maybe he might tell me later. For now, I do not know.
Did you people quarrel or do you have any issue with him?
How can I quarrel with my father?
I don't understand. I'm still wondering why he will come to your shop and just lock the whole place. Good day, sir.
What are you doing here?
Daddy, I don't understand you. Don't you know her again? It's Chiamaka now.
I said, what are you doing here? I don't want to ever see you in my compound or anywhere around my compound. Musa! Musa! Musa!
Daddy.
I don't want to see this girl anywhere around this compound.
Yes, Uga.
Did I make myself clear?
Yes, Uga. I am probably now.
Favor! Come here. Follow me.
I don't like what you're doing. You don't share that go. salon and left. Father came back. He saw you.
Are you serious?
Yes, I never knew he saw you. Not until you left, he came back to the salon and locked it up.
What?
Yes, he locked up my salon. He said before he will open up the salon is when I stay away from you. But I won't do that. I won't do that, baby. I love you so much and that's what that matters. I don't want you to worry yourself at all. All I've come here to do is to tell you what is going on. Okay? I am for you and you are for me, right?
Honestly, I'm short of words. I am for you forever. I love you so much, my love.
Don't worry yourself, okay?
I don't know who's deceiving you. I do a genuine business like I've told you before. You see, just immediately after our wedding, I'm going to take you and your mother out of this rural area and then we can travel abroad.
All men are the same. They keep promising but cannot fulfill.
Count me out. I keep to every inch of my word.
Okay, let me keep looking and watching.
No problem. By this time tomorrow, I'll come pick you up for shopping. I'll take you out for shopping.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much.
So I should be on my way now.
Won't you take your drink?
No, don't worry. Then keep it.
Please, rush to the market. Buy me some meat. We don't have none left in the freezer.
Mommy, I'm sure you are aware that I'm going to the same butcher shop to buy this meat.
Which butcher?
The one you and Daddy chased away from this house with a gun. The one you refused to get married to me.
Oh, Chero, wait. Is that where you have been buying meat all this while?
Of course, then.
If that's the case, give me back the money. Give it back to me, give me. Now go and call Musa for me.
Better. Because if you give me the money, I will go there.
Call Musa for me. Naughty girl.
So, don't worry, everything's gonna be fine, okay?
Okay.
And even that your brother, what's that his name again? Frank. I will see what I can do about him. I will do my possible best to make him somebody, alright? Let me see what I have here. Okay.
Oh.
Just hold on to that and manage it.
Thank you so much.
I will come to the house tomorrow to see you, okay?
Thank you.
Alright.
Chiamaka. Mama, I will advise you to tell your friend Favor about your marriage.
No,
please.
Mama. No.
These days, girls no longer expose their marriages to their fellow friends, so they no longer do that.
Why do you say that? You don't know Favor again? Favor is a different girl. She is 1 in a million.
I'm not saying no, but I don't trust anybody. They can bewitch your progress. I don't trust anybody, Mama. I don't.
Nem.
Yes, ma'am.
I am still saying it. Favor is too good to us. Okay, what if she later finds out?
Mama, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. By then we must have left this horrible place and I will travel abroad with my family, including you, Mama. So what are you saying? Nothing is going to happen. When if I get men, calm down.
Okay, if you say so. What is my own? Okay, now for that thing happen.
When if I get men, Mama,
okay.
Relax. When if I get men.
If you want to tell her, fine. If you
don't
want to tell her, fine and good.
Nothing will happen. Let me go inside and
Mama,
relax. Oh,
I am relaxing.
Relax.
I'm relaxing already. Hey! God. This is how you just remembered me. Hey! But Favor. I will just forget Favor like that.
Honestly, Joker, that was how it happened. No, Jesus. So how is Mama? I've not seen her.
She's fine. She went to the market.
As always, Mama can cook.
Go phone. She's even here.
Mama, I see.
Mama!
Hey! My daughter.
Why, Mama?
You are here today.
Yes, Mama. Good afternoon.
Hey! You're welcome.
Waiting for you.
You're welcome.
Yes, Mama.
My dear. You're welcome.
No.
Where have you been since? We've been not seeing you for a long time now. I hope all is well.
It's my father. He wouldn't let me leave the house because I refused to marry his friend's son who happens to be a prince. I told him that I do not want to marry the man. Ever since then, he has held me hostage and I cannot get married to a man I do not love. It's not done.
But my daughter, why now? Why did you refuse the prince?
Why did you say no? Why won't I say no? Listen, Mama. I want to choose my life partner by myself. Mama, I will be the one to live with him, no one else. So why would my father choose a husband for me? Besides, I don't even love him. I don't.
You're right, my daughter. You know, sometimes people don't know that a better home depends on a good husband.
Oh.
They don't know.
Yes. And Mama, marriage is for better, for worse. If you choose the right one, it will work for you. If you choose the wrong one, you will suffer it by yourself. So I don't want to make such mistake. I don't want to.
And you think you will get happiness and joy from a busher? Shamaka,
shut up. It's my choice, and I want you to respect that.
You're right in what you said. You know, sometimes people don't know that a good home depends on a good husband.
Yes, no.
Yeah. I understand your point. But anyway.
Mama, I was actually waiting for you to come here.
You can't wait for me to cook before you eat, before you cook.
My father will kill me. I sneaked out to come here. Honestly. Yeah. I have to be on my way.
Is that too bad?
Yes, but before I go, this is a little token from me, just 20,000 naira. Just manage.
You're giving me money again.
Oh, Mama, what do you mean again?
Favor.
Please stop it.
It's too much now.
Bless her. Thank you.
No.
It's
too much now.
Okay.
No, thank you.
I'll call you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh.
Mama, go there and give me money.
A pusher. What does that mean now? He's a human being.
Mommy, I'm not in support of that though. I'm not in support
of
it.
Is he not a human being?
I'm not in support of it.
Hey! She give me another money. Hey!
My beloved daughter.
Daddy.
There is something very important I want to discuss with you, and I ask your mother to be here too, because it's something good for the entire family. Favor, you are my daughter, and I love you so much. We love you, and we want the best for you. We care for you. And that is why I am begging you, down on my knees. Even physically, I'm not kneeling down, but I'm down on I am begging you. Please, forget that meat seller. It's not good for you to be your husband. What a shame. I want you to consider my friend's son, the prince.
Yes.
He has it all. He will care for you. He will take good care of you, perfect care of you. Now let me tell you something. There is something I know about you that you love so much. You've always told me that you love to give you back to your children abroad. Can this meat seller do that for you? But this boy, I am telling you, wherever you want to go and give back to your children, he is capable. He has house in London,
yes,
in America, in Australia, name it, whatever.
Yes.
Father, have you finished? Father, please, I want to ask you a question.
Yes, you can.
Have I ever disobeyed you before?
No, my daughter.
I have never ever disobeyed you, Father. But you see, in this situation, I don't have any option than to disobey you. Father, why are you doing this to me? Do you hate me so much? I have other siblings that are happily married. You never chose a life partner for them. So why now? Why do you want to choose for me whom I'm going to live with? Don't you care about my happiness?
How do you think you can achieve this happiness with a goat meat seller? Now listen to me, there is something I've been hiding from you, but I have to tell you this.
Bam. Exactly.
That is not true. Kingsley cannot do that to me. The most important thing right now is that he loves me and I love him too. That is what that matters.
Will you stop that rubbish? Stop it! Look, let me tell you. Any step your father takes towards this issue, I am going to stand by him. I will support him, whether you like it or not.
There is something you don't understand. What do you know about caring and all that? There is no way you can get caring without money. Money is caring, caring is money. Huh?
Well, Father, if you really love me as your child and you want to support me, the only thing you have to do for me right now is to give me your consent, and that's it. Any other thing you're telling me, I am not listening to it. It doesn't work for me. I love him so much, and that's it.
Okay, my daughter, now listen. If you don't want to marry the prince, then make another choice. But for the butcher, no way. Not in this house.
Mother, I cannot get married to whom I do not love. Marriage is for better, for worse. I cannot get married to a man I do not love. It is either Kingsley or no one else.
A stinking goat meat seller.
Hey!
What has come over this girl?
Hey! Kiro do nwa jiwe jide nwa mi ha. Ogwu abalu nwa maru. Otatali na anu. Hey!
Sent for me.
Yes, I did. Hold it.
What for, sir?
Take this money and leave my daughter alone. I don't want to see you anywhere close to my daughter again. I don't want to see you anywhere close to my house again. Take this money and leave my daughter alone. Okay? Okay? Egbe na ọkụkọ anara azụ ofu afịa. life is all about level. Ije chondi na-ebu anụ mugolo ụmụ agbọghọbịa gị na fe mebe. Please! I would not like to warn you again. Egbe na ọkụkọ anara azụ ofu afịa.
Kinsley, have you seen it? Have you seen it? Kinsley, I warned you. I warned you, but you wouldn't listen. Eh? Just look at it. Kinsley, I told you to leave this girl alone. Come and marry my sister. No, my sister, man, you see. Marry my sister, anything you want to do. Just do to my sister anything you want to do to my sister. Leave this girl alone. Eh? Come and marry my sister free of charge. Leave this girl. You can't listen. They are no effect. If you get woman here. Eh?
I am not interested in this money.
It's again.
Now what is the problem? Now take this. Why can't you leave me alone? Come on, marry my sister. Leave this girl alone. This will kill us. This man will kill us. This man will kill us. I'm taking this money. You must come and marry my sister. I will not give this money here.
So what I'm trying to say is that by this time tomorrow, I'm gonna pick you up to my house, and you get to start living a luxurious and a very comfortable life.
Hey! Hey! Osi! Nna, what did you just say? Say it again.
Tomorrow I'm coming to pick you up to my house, and you get to live a very comfortable and luxurious
Hey!
life.
Hey! Chineke nna m. Otu aka ide. Hey! God of miracle. Eh? My son. So you mean we are going to pack her from this poverty yard?
Exactly.
And go and live in a rich house. Hey! Chineke okede.
But what are we going to do with our little properties that are here?
Very important.
That won't be a problem at all. You make arrangement for a vehicle that would convey everything you have here to your village, and I'll give you money to sort the bills.
Yes. Otu akide. You were from Nanya. You love me so much. God will bless you.
Amen.
God will pave ways for you.
Amen.
No evil shall come close to you.
Amen.
Dalu. Nnam.
All right.
Ogo.
I should be on my way now.
Nsogbu adịrị ya. Oh. Isikwa ike nụ. Be careful oh. Afudi ba no isi ego. Eh? Hey! God, I am blessed. I am blessed. Hey!
What is the meaning of this, Father? Mommy, what is the meaning of all this? I'm asking you people. What is all this now?
What is wrong with you? Are you insane? When did you grow wings to shout at your parents? Are you mad?
Yes, Mother. I am mad. In fact, I am raving mad. I have lost it. All because of you people. What have I done to you? Father, why are you treating me like this? Why don't you want my happiness? Why? You went as far as telling Kinsley to stay away from me. You told Chiamaka not to come to this house again. You even went to threaten Kinsley never to come close to me. Why would you do that? Are you the one to choose my man for me? Are you?
Mama, it is for your own good. For your own good.
I don't need it, Father. If this is the good you talk about, then I do not need it. You're hurting me and you're telling me you're doing me good? You're not doing me any good. Please.
I open a salon for you to be happy. Just for you to, because you love such business. I open it for you to be happy. All you do is sharing the money. Even the pocket money I used to give you, you use it to give to Chiamaka and her useless mother. That is all you do. You think I don't know?
Favor, Is it true? I mean, did you?
Favor gave Chiamaka 150,000 naira for her mother's operation.
Eh?
Favor gave Chiamaka 50,000 naira when the father died.
Say lie.
Favor gave Chiamaka 15,000 naira for her school fees and other extravagant expenses. I am telling you. You think I don't know?
Favor, answer me now. Is that true? Did you give Chiamaka such money? In favor?
You see, just look at it. That was why I closed that salon. I closed that salon. And now, you want to get married to a wretched butcher. But that will never happen.
It must happen, Father. It must happen. Because, Father, you don't have a right to choose a life partner for me. This man we're talking about is going to be my husband. I will live with him and not you. Why are you choosing him for me? All you need to do is to respect my choice and bless me. What is all this? Father, I don't know why you're like this, so I do not know why you're treating me like this. You don't want my connection with people. You don't like me helping people. If I sort Chiamaka's little problem, it's an issue. If I help her poor family, it's a problem. Why are you doing this? Have you suddenly forgotten? Have you suddenly forgotten that same Chiamaka's father worked for you? He was your servant and he served you diligently. Ever since his death, have you ever helped the family? What have you ever done for them? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I decide to do it and you want to stop me? Father, you cannot stop me. I am a philanthropist. I love to help people. You cannot stop me from doing the good things I love to do. You cannot. Now listen to me, Mother. For your own information, not you, not Father, nobody on earth can stop me from getting married to Kingsley because he is my life. I love him.
You don't know what you're doing to yourself. Poverty is contagious. Yes. And that is what you want to put in your life. Now look at the way your daughter is talking to me. You're talking to me in this form because I want the best for you, but there is no problem. If you don't take that,
Father, I have made my points and it stands.
Stop, enough of that.
Look at you! You are a philanthropist. Philanthropist is with my money, with my wealth. What a philanthropist. Go and be a philanthropist with your money. Nonsense. Poverty.
Let me finish what I'm doing in the kitchen.
There you can go.
Mama.
It's still like a dream to me. Honestly, it is still like a dream to me.
It doesn't happen, Mama. It's a reality.
God,
I thank God you're seeing it yourself.
God, I thank you for my in-law. Eh? As he brought us out from that cave, they called a house.
Chiamaka! Chiamaka! Mama! Chiamaka! Mama! The door is locked. Where could they have gone to now? Good afternoon. Hey, my dear, good afternoon. I've come to see Chiamaka and Mama. Where are they?
So you don't know? Didn't you call her?
Call her?
Is there an issue? Tell me. Must I call her before? I don't call her all the time, so...
Chiamaka has gotten married to a rich man. They have wedded and packed out. He rented a new house for them.
Wait, I am sure you do not know the Chiamaka I'm talking about. The Chiamaka I'm talking about is my friend that lives here with her mother.
She's my neighbor too. I know her very well.
She's packed out?
Yes.
And married?
Yes.
Chiamaka got married without telling me. She never called me. And Mama did not call me too. Why is this world so cruel?
I don't know.
Why are people like this? Oh, okay, fine. Do you know where I can locate her?
I don't know. I don't have a location. Sorry.
Mama.
So who are you and how may I help you?
Sir, my name is Chid. I'm Kingsley's best friend, sir. Sir, I was at Kingsley's shade the day you arrested him with police. So, sir, please, can you help me release him? Release him for me, sir, please. I don't want him to die there. He don't even have anybody to help him, sir, please. I'm his only best friend.
Now listen and listen very good. If you don't get out of this place now, or you will regret your life, because I will take you from here and put you in that cell so that you stay together with your useless, stupid friend in that police cell. Are you out of your mind? Shut up! I said get out! You're not Boala! Nonsense.
What is going on? What? Wait. Let this not be what I'm thinking. Let this not be what I'm thinking. Chiamaka. Chiamaka that is like a sister to me? Could it be that Chiamaka got engaged and she never told me? Chiamaka got married? She never told or invited me. And she packed out. She still did not let me know. Even Mama. No. I don't want to believe this. I can't bring myself to believe what is happening right now. Oh no. Now I'm trying to get them on the phone. Their numbers are switched off. Are human beings so cruel? Are human beings this mean? Really? Really? It's fine. It's fine.
Who did this house? Who did this house?
Yeah.
Yes. Mama, so more come with you.
Please, who are you people and how may I help you? Huh?
Daddy, what have you done? You arrested Kingsley, framed him up that he kidnapped me, whilst you locked me in this house. You even went as far as sending those criminal talk of yours to beat up an old poor woman. Then don't you have conscience? Don't you? Now everyone is saying that I'm a curse to Kingsley's family. Why are you doing this? I don't need that good. I don't need it. Father, listen. You better go and undo what you have done. Because I've told the police that You framed him up. I've told them the truth already.
Look at the way you are talking to your father. Look at the way you are talking to your father. Your father, everyone fears.
Who cares?
Father, do
I look like I care? Listen, I don't care. All I want is for you to release my man and save my mother-in-law. Why are you doing all this?
What is going on here? Favor, you are shouting at your father again? You want me to raise my hands against you?
Mother, you cannot believe what father has just done.
Believe what?
He has done the terrible thing. He arrested Kingsley, framed him up that he kidnapped me. Why? He locked me up in here. He even sent his dog to beat up Kingsley's mother.
That was the result of your stubbornness.
Stubbornness, you say?
Yes.
You haven't seen anything yet, mother.
Really?
You will see the real stubbornness if you do not release my man. You will see the real stubbornness if anything happens to my mother-in-law. That is when you see the real stubbornness. Rubbish.
Sister Felix, are you sure of what you're telling me?
Father, you know I can't be lying to you. My father locked me up in the house, arrested my boyfriend, framed him up that he's a kidnapper. As if that one was not enough, he sent his thugs to their house to beat up the mother. They beat up this woman mercilessly.
What? So your father did all these things?
I'm telling you, Father, the woman is still in pains now.
Jesus Christ. Is your father alright?
Father, I don't know. I don't know whether he has lost his sanity. That is why I've come to tell you. So you help me and talk to him. Because whether he likes it or not, I will not leave him for anybody. I can't leave Kingsley. I love him so much. I can't leave him for anybody.
Well, Sister Favor, it's good that you gave me these information. I will talk to your father to know why he's acting in that perspective. Okay?
Thank you very much, Father.
Just don't worry, I will talk to him.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm rushing for a meeting now.
No problem, Father. Thank you very much.
Alright, you're welcome.
No, sir. No, please, I'm begging you, please. I know it's quite late for you to come. But my mother's illness is getting worse. Please, if you can do me a favor, just come this night if you can. Yes, she's very weak. I don't even understand her. She's not eating, she's not talking. She's just helpless. Please, I don't want to lose my mother, please. Please now, please just look for a way, please, I'm begging you, please. Okay, but I've done that. I've even used towel and cold water, but her body is still hot. Okay.
Oh my God, what is happening here?
How can Kingsley's mother die just like that?
I heard that the girl Kingsley wanted to marry is the cause of her death.
Huh?
You mean Kingsley wants to marry her and she killed his mother?
That's not the issue here. I heard that her father is not in support of their relationship.
The same man that sent some people to kill her.
Jesus Christ. Why?
I don't know.
This is something. By the way, where is Kingsley?
My brother, he went to call the elders. So.
Sister Favor, I've spoken to your father, and your father still persists that you will not marry that boy.
But why, Father? Why? Don't I deserve to be happy? I deserve it. Why would he choose a life partner for me? I am the one that is going to live with him, not my father. So why is he doing this? He has suddenly forgotten that marriage is for better, for worse. How does he want me to get married to a man I do not love? Does it work? Father, I don't understand though. I don't understand. I'm pissed off already.
Yeah, Sister Favor, I understand what you mean. But what exactly do you want me to do for you?
Father, I just need the blessings of God in my marriage. Wed us. Yes. Wed my husband and I, wherever. Even if it means wedding us in the morning mass, it does not matter. All I want is for the blessings of God to be in my marriage and to be with the man I truly love. That is what I want.
I will do that. But Sister Favor, I still need to talk to your father. I still need to talk to him.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
I'm tired. I'm tired of that house. Every time quarrel. I got tired of the house. I told them I don't want to stay there again and I left. I don't want to go back there.
This thing is a very bad idea. Your father can just come here and kill me. They will surely come here to look for you.
He dare not. In fact, listen baby, I told him that I'm coming there. He knows I'm here. He cannot do anything. He knows I love you so much and he dare not to harm you. See, look at what we're going to do right now. Once we're done with our wedding, you look for a place, even if it's one room, I don't mind. As long as I'm with you, I am fine. We'll just park in there and everything will end. You will never find me again. That is what I want. How much is remaining from the money I gave you last week?
122,000.
Fine. I still have some money with me. We'll use it and get an apartment. We'll have to leave here after our wedding. Please. Or we even get the house before our wedding. I just want to stay away from my father. I just want to be with you.
I want to be with you too. You know, I want...
Come help me. My bag is still downstairs. Some of my bags.
Are you sure your father will be following you?
Come! Here, man. What's wrong with you?
Beautiful house. Mama? It's already choosing his room.
Up there in my husband's house.
You cannot going to go back to
You
our
have to be kidding me.
It's our house. Look us look.
Hey!
That's the place we'll be drinking.
God just bless me.
Every evening.
Hey!
Every evening.
Only in the evening.
Even in the morning.
Oh, this place is nice.
So lovely.
Yeah. But how I wish I would see my big in-law before I go back.
As you said, you're traveling tomorrow. You won't be able to see him.
Why? I need to see him.
Mama,
Sim
calling Kebai.
Mama, couple of
Sim calling ya Kiko.
Talk to me, mother.
Come to Wallo girls.
My ears are itching.
Eh?
No.
Mama, call him. Eh? Makana neme ngala. We call ya. Eh? My ears are itching.
For your drama, Biko. Good day, sir.
Good evening. Chinwe.
Ma?
Get my food ready.
Yes,
I will come in and eat now. Eh?
Okay, ma.
Who is she, Mama?
She's the house help. Yeah. Chinwe, very nice girl. Simu calling.
Mama, talk to me.
Namo.
I'm ready to hear that.
Hey, God.
My in-law, my big Joe. Big Joe. He promised to get me a car.
A very big one.
Beautiful car
Very
that
big
befits me and employ a driver
that will be taking me to everywhere I want to go in this city.
Really?
Goodness.
That's exactly what he said. Really? And when next he's going to America, I'll be going with him, maybe after my delivery.
Good. Mama, I love this good news. Honestly. God has blessed us.
Wow, see me cruising in my car.
God has blessed us. Mama Golibe. But Amaka, what of your friend Favor?
Hey,
have she seen this place? Oh, I wish I would see that girl in 5 minutes. Oh, isn't it better you just...
No, her father will kill you.
Why?
Look, ever since she chose to marry that butcher of a man, her father has been so mad at everybody that comes to visit him.
My dear, why can't they allow that girl marry the man of her choice? But Mama, you know that girl will make a good wife to any man that will marry her. You know that?
I am telling you.
Why not?
You're
Let them
right,
just...
my son.
Yes.
Just talk about ourselves. Because we are blessed.
We are blessed,
We
Mama.
are blessed.
People are going to
We
see
are
God.
blessed. Oh, that's just like those guys. Hey, Adrisa.
Show me the backside. Show me the backside.
What are you?
You know that he refused to open that salon simply because she refused to leave Kingsley.
What kind of rubbish is this? But she loves the butcher now. Marriage is not only about the money. Our parents will sometimes allow us to make our own decision in marriage.
Exactly my point.
Jesus.
Now we don't even know where to find her. So where could we find her now?
Well, I know where the boy lives. After all, he's a nice boy. Everybody loves him. No, Jane, we have to do something. We can't leave Favor like that. We have to go and look for her and console her. She needs us at this time.
That's what I've been saying here now since. Is it not where we'll find her? I've been asking you. If you know now, then let's start going. At least to help her with her wedding preparation also.
Wedding preparation? When? How? And who told you about the wedding? Wait, I didn't hear anything.
You haven't heard?
No, I haven't heard anything about any wedding. What wedding? And
a friend of mine told me probably next week or so. A friend of mine who is also a friend to Chidi. He said the wedding should be, yes, I guess it should be next week. And do you even know the worst part? That Kingsley is begging Chidi to be his best man.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly.
Begging Chidi to be his best man. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Favor, please forgive me. I'm really sorry. I didn't know what was going on at that time. You know, I traveled and I tried reaching you several times. But each time I called your line, it was always switched off. Always switched off.
I believe you, my dear. I mean, I don't have anything against what you just said. Because I can remember that my father seized my phone at that point and switched it off.
So, what and what is remaining for the wedding? We cannot allow you to suffer it alone. Favor, you're a good girl.
I don't want to stress you people, though. But nothing really much. Just my wedding gown. Very soon I'll go to the fashion house and negotiate with them.
Well, thank God you've not done that yet, because I will provide that one and also took out as a more to support you.
You'll do that for me?
Yes, what are friends for?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's nothing.
Anyway, I will provide cake and a bottle of wine.
You provide cake?
Yes, I will.
The wedding is done now. What else is remaining? God bless you. God bless you very much. Thank you. What about Jane?
Well, she's fine. She ought to be here with us, but she got an emergency call from Enugu, so she had to travel. But she said we should greet you for her.
I know.
What about Chiamaka, your friend?
Chiamaka. I don't know her whereabouts. I visited her house and found out that she had left. The neighbor told me that she got married and left the compound. Without even telling me.
She didn't inform you?
I did not attend her wedding. I don't know her whereabouts, so I know nothing about her for now.
Wonders shall never end. After all you did for that girl.
That is life for you, my sister. Life has taught me a big lesson. It has. Please, I'm sorry. What can I offer you, Biko?
Nothing, my dear. Don't bother yourself. We only came here to see how we could have.
Shut up. What can I offer you? I know what you like. I know your brand. You are Fanta and you are Coke.
We are okay. Don't bother yourself. This girl is really something.
I'm telling you.
And what about Favour? Have you ever called her?
No, her number is no longer my phone.
What about the husband, the butcher?
Mama. Hey!
Get away!
And who is this friend of yours that you laugh about all the time? Is there anything wrong with her?
You won't believe me, oh. She wants to marry a goat meat seller. While her father asked her to marry a prince and leave the goat meat seller, but she refused.
That's her choice. And why not invite her over so we can see what we can do to help them?
See, I suggest we just forget about this whole issue. Because the last time I went to her house to see what I can do to help her father chased me out like I'm a thief. I'm not planning on going back there, please.
My in-law, forget those people. She doesn't need any help at all. Since she decided to marry a butcher instead of a prince. When Abunye sugar on her bopo. Eh? Ha! Let her carry her cross. That is what she wants.
If you people say so, but I insist that you invite her over. Let's see what we can do to help them.
That's not necessary.
Nah, forget her. Forget them. She's enjoying her butcher husband.
What about my little princess?
She should be upstairs with Chinwe.
She just made herself a laughing stock. Eh? They will be a prince. They will be a butcher. Hollow butcher.
Onye ne wano. Onye ne wano, mama. Onye ne wano.
Goat meat seller. Eh? They will be a prince. They will be a butcher. Or hollow butcher. Hey! Yeah!
Here is the watermelon.
Are you through with what you are doing? You can't finish it up.
Favour, what are you doing here?
Father, this is still my father's house, isn't it?
Favour, this is how you have decided to destroy your life and bring shame on us. Favour, can't you leave that poverty-stinking meat seller? Marry the prince and accept your father's blessing.
Of course I will never change my mind, Mother. You know that.
So what do you want from me now?
Okay, Father. You are still my parents. So I owe you the respect of telling you about my wedding. Father, I brought you drink to accord you the respect that you truly deserve as my father. And also to give you my wedding invitation card.
Let me have it. Let me see.
Hey!
Okay.
Hey!
You can have it.
Brother shall never see.
Do you know why I collected the card and I looked into it? You know why?
No.
I just want to see the date so that I will fix that same date for I and my wife to travel out of this town, because I cannot stand the shame to stay here and see my daughter, my precious daughter, wed a meat seller. It is not possible. So go with your card, go with your drink, no problem. Since you have decided to do this to your father.
Oh really? You wouldn't attend? Well, I wasn't expecting anything positive, but I needed to do the needful, which I have done. And heaven bear me witness. father, with or without you, my wedding will go on well and successful. And as for the drink, if you don't need it, you might as well give it to Musa. Because I gave him my invitation card and he collected it with so much happiness and even prayed for me. So if you wouldn't have it, you can give it to him. It's fine. Excuse me.
Favor, are you out of your senses? Remember, I am on your father's side towards this plan, no? Remember that.
Hey! Munya Musa Manya. Hey! Now Musa Kajani Alabacha. Musa. This girl is something else.
Tomorrow is Kingsley's wedding. And I'm supposed to be the guest man. Nah, Kingsley. Kingsley get booked mother. You just want to kill me. Hi. You think. What will I do? What will I do? I don't want a situation whereby after this wedding, after the wedding now, this man will come after me. Because I know this man very well. He's a very wicked man.
Okay.
No, you have the 50-50 then 20 and 10. Yes. Yes.
1,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,4, 2,5, 2,6, 2,7,
2,8, 2,830.
2,830.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's not bad. The most important thing is that the wedding went on fine and we are happy.
And the second most important thing is I finally got to marry my dream woman.
You don't know how tired I am, honestly.
I know.
Hey, I think we're forgetting something again. Our rent, we have not completed it. So we have to work hard and complete it. You know this landlord, he's very wicked. He doesn't take chances.
I know. Okay, since we have this, we can just
more 15,000.
hustle and add more money to this. One thing I'm sure is that the God we serve never leave us stranded.
Yes. Right away.
Are you sure you don't tell me the truth?
Right away. I love you more. No, I love you more. And I love you more.
Former Mary, good to see you.
You too.
Good to see you.
Hey, we came to your house the other day, but you were not around. We saw your wife anyway.
Oh, yeah, she told me. You see, I actually went out to see one of my friends that promised to give me some money for my wedding.
I told you that was why you wasn't in the house. There is something I want to tell you. See, I want you to take things easy and hope in God. Believe me, one day things will be better.
So they said, no condition is permanent.
And the downfall of a man is not the end of his life.
Mary and a former. To be honest, I'm really, really pleased with your words of encouragement. I mean, you both are truly, truly good friends of my wife. And I'm well pleased to know you. Thank you so much. And I promise you, I will keep working hard. I will never give up.
Well, it was nice seeing you now. We have to run along. Yeah, wait. Greet her when you get home.
Thank you so much for coming.
Bye.
Chidi, you are not a good person. Even when it's born mad. You just abandoned your friend, even at the wedding. You promised that you would be his best man. But on the wedding day, you were nowhere to be found. Oh, KCM.
Ifoma, you won't understand. Ifoma when he's in Zoifa. You understand? I thought that this man would come and scatter the wedding. You know that this man is very wicked. He's a mean man.
Sorry for yourself. Chidi, sorry for yourself. Because I am not Kingsley. All I want to tell you is that you are a bad friend.
Ifoma, I know I'm a bad friend. Everybody will see me now as a bad friend, but no problem. But please, how can I see this? Where will I see them? I've been to their house. Nobody was there. I've gone to Kingsley's shop. The shop was locked. Please, where can I see them?
How can you see them, you say? How can you see them? He is your friend. Go and search for him. One name, can you now? Take me out of here.
Favor. How you doing now?
I'm fine. How you doing?
Just enjoy.
How your pikin?
My pikin dey fine, dey for us.
And him papa, how you dey?
That one, you don't come out.
Welcome, my dad. What can I do for you?
Hey, that's the one you discuss now. I won't make you do anything.
So make I resend the number.
We send them box. I dey beg you. No let them know the unit where they send this thing from my beg.
Favor. You don't trust me again?
I trust
you.
you.
Me be mama, correct male. You don't trust me again?
I trust you.
Our agreement, yo.
Yes.
I will just resend the message now.
Okay, no problem. I will begin to go. Not only my pikin dey house.
No wahala. You no need to worry. Trust male. I feel glad.
No problem. Don't worry. Later, if anything come out, I will come see. No, no.
Favor. Yeah. Okay, now. Greet your oga for me, oh.
Go and check what is on the file.
Okay.
When you're through, call me.
Okay.
Honey, let's cheer.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Long life and prosperity.
Oh.
There's something very important I'm seeing.
Thank you. Honey, you have a message.
Read the message for me.
Okay.
Thank you.
My dear lovely daddy, remember you traveled the day your lovely daughter wedded. It's unfair. It's from Precious. Let me see what I have on my own. My dear lovely mommy, remember that you traveled the day your precious daughter wedded. It is unfair. It isn't precious.
Maybe she has realized her mistake and also realized that we are her parents.
Good for her.
Let her continue sending.
Good for her.
What?
My wife is always the best cook in the whole world.
Oh, baby. I'm glad you're enjoying it. What is it?
No. Fine.
Take it. Obin, what is it now?
My love, I'm just worried.
Worried? Over what?
You know, you just used the last food items we have in the house to make this. And of course, you know, if it finishes, how are we going to buy another one? You know, I used the last money I had to get it.
Obim, what is wrong with you? You are not God. You don't need to think about tomorrow. Allow God to do that for you. Like He always says, He will provide our daily bread. So what is it? Why are you stressing your head?
I know. It's not like I'm not believing God. To be honest, things are not going on well as He used to. Okay, before I used to kill at least 5 to 6 goats per day. But these days, even to sell one is a problem. I really don't know what is happening.
I understand you. I understand how you feel. But my love, if you ask me, I would advise that you search for another job. Maybe a government work. I mean, by the time they pay you for 5 to 6 months, you'll be able to save up money and give to me to start up my own business, no matter how little it is. Then I can also help in the family problems, not you always.
I love you. You have a very good point. But then, what kind of job do you think an undergraduate like me will secure? I'll be able to feed my family. Talk more of getting you something doing.
Why are you like this? You have to try. Don't be negative. You have to try first. Strive and you will get. You can never tell. It might favor you. So please, my love, don't even talk like this. See, I want you to look for and you will get. I believe in God. Okay? Or are you tired of our union?
Hey, why would you say that? Hey, come on, babes, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
And what are you saying? What?
My love, you are the best thing that has ever happened to me. You are a godsend to me. I'm just not happy. I'm just not happy the way things are going. That's why I'm complaining. God has a purpose for bringing us together. Look at me. I will do everything possible to make sure that you lack nothing. Yes.
That is what I want to hear. I want to hear you speak like a man. A man that you are. You are my pride. You are everything I've ever asked for. You are my strength. Always be my strength.
It's okay. It's okay. You're my world. Okay. Come, let's eat.
no. Why are you doing this? I don't want to eat again. I will eat.
You have to eat now.
Okay. Oh.
You cheated. You're not meant to hold my hand.
I beg, Male. I can't make I send that message. This time around, I won't send that by myself.
Okay. You go pay me, oh.
I know they pay before.
I
go pay now. I go pay. That one no be problem. But now God, I take the beg you. This thing they very important to me. Anybody will call you there, you say, I beg where you they send them from, or maybe make you give you money, make you tell them where you dey. I beg, I they beg you. No grief. I have my reasons.
Why you dey worry yourself? Shebi me with you don't agree this thing before. Wetin concern me, concern the person where you dey send message.
You no go understand why they tell you this one. Me wear the shoe, me know where they pay me. I beg.
I don't pay for this business. I be correct Male for this business. Understand?
Don't worry, give me, make I
Take
send
food.
them. Don't hear. Don't win me.
Just go and give me my money.
Okay, I don't send them, eh? Take your money. Take your money. Take your money.
You go bring better money, oh.
Nothing naira no be money. No try me, oh. No just try me.
You go bring better money,
naira no
oh.
be money.
Favor.
One day you go give me for this place. Let me do money with you.
Onye mere ife a ọmandịrị ya mma. Cha 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 cha. Obi mmadụ ajọka. Cha 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 cha. Megide onye aka ya dị ọcha, onye na-enweghị ife o mere, ọ ya gbanarị iwe Chineke. Cha cha cha. Onye mere ife a ọmandịrị ya mma. Cha 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 cha. Obi mmadụ ajọka. Cha 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 cha. Megide onye aka ya dị ọcha, onye na-enweghị ife o mere, ọ ya gbanarị iwe Chineke. Cha 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 cha.
Food for Junior when he wakes up.
There's a little pap in the house for him to drink.
Pap? How can you be giving him pap without sugar or milk?
But that's the only thing we have in this house left.
I know, but at least to add milk, or you can't be giving him pap without sugar or milk.
Or maybe he will suck breast. There is nothing else. Honestly. You don't have to worry yourself. Let's drink our garri before it dries up. Please. God is seeing everything. Our situation must change one day. Please. Please drink up. Oh? If it's not enough, I'll add more water for it to be enough for us. Drink up. You know you've not eaten since yesterday. Drink. Huh?
Please.
Drink, my love. Huh? Drink. It's you?
Eat. You need it more. Remember, you're going to feed Junior, okay?
Yes, what is coming in there is 5 containers. I know. But I'm still insisting that I overpaid you 5,000 naira. 5,000 naira. He shopped to 5,000 naira. Don't tell me that. He says 2,000 naira. The last consignment. 2,000 naira. If I come to Lagos, make sure you give me that 2,000 naira before anything. I'm telling you, I don't like people cheating me at all. So that if you don't do it, then you don't want us to continue doing business. Whatever you think, don't say it's small money, whatever. I don't play with money. Yes, you must pay it, 2,000 naira. It's okay. Yeah, it's 5 containers, it's okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, darling. This one, you are frowning. Are you okay?
Honey, all these messages from Favor are beginning to disturb me so much. I am realizing all our mistakes. I regret all our actions towards her.
Regret what?
I don't know.
Regret what? I'm not regretting anything. Is she not the one that wanted it like that? She's the one that wanted it like that.
God, who knows where she could be?
I don't care.
Honey, please, let's do something. Let us do something. She is still our daughter. Biko.
No, do something, you are saying. Do what? What do you want us to do? Can you tell me what you want us to do? Do something.
Okay, honey, all those text messages she has been sending, let us try one of the numbers. We might be lucky and get her.
Why not face reality? How can you try? Someone that has been sending message with different, all the 4 numbers. Which one are you going to try?
Let us try one. We might be lucky. Let us try one.
Should try one.
Biko, please.
That is just your way. Every time you like to disturb somebody. Eh?
Please try it.
Let me use my phone and try it. Let me go to message. And I'll call the number. Let me try this one.
Hello?
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 This is Chief Richard.
Who?
I want to know who is using this number to call me. Somebody has been calling me. I want to know who is using this number to... Somebody has been using this number to send messages to me.
No.
So that's why I want to know who is the person.
Now one mad woman like that collect my phone, use and text message. Now how I go take know the person? No. He collect my phone, give me money, take and send message. How I go know? Where me I dey? I dey Lagos now.
Lagos?
Yes, I dey Lagos. Sorry, I dey Calabar.
Calabar?
My clothes. I know.
Oh, where?
No, as you follow me, they talk now. Me I dey Abuja.
Abuja? Huh? Hello?
Yes, now I dey everywhere and at the time of my business.
What are you saying? I don't understand. Eh? Hello?
Yes, I still go and everywhere. I don't understand though. Yeah. This can't call this one.
And what happened?
I don't know what I'm talking to a mad person. I don't know maybe it's person. But he said that the person that used the phone behaves like a mad woman.
Hey.
And but the person that is talking to me is also behaving like a mad person. Because she's calling different cities. I don't know what is happening.
God, I'm finished. I'm finished. What is all this? Honey, let me use my phone and try another number.
Okay.
We might be lucky.
Okay, try. Try another one.
Another number, yes. That's what I want to do now. It's ringing. It's ringing. Hello? Hello? Please, who am I speaking with?
Madam, I beg, I don't know the person. Who you be, sir? Madam, see, here in a business center. Here in a business center, me I don't know the person. I don't tell you, say the person carry my phone, send you Now my business I dey do. You give me money, you carry my phone. Which one be your own now?
Hello, excuse me, listen to me. Hello?
Where me I dey? I dey Abuja. I dey Enugu. Madam, I dey Owerri now. I dey everywhere. Which kind of wahala be this?
Listen to me. Hello? Hello?
Which kind of wahala be this?
It's off. She was calling many places. Enugu, Owerri, Lagos. Honestly, I'm tired.
What kind of problem is this?
Why have you decided to treat us like this?
Hey!
So, you mean there is nothing in this house?
Nothing. Not even a drop. There is nothing in this house.
Even for our son?
There is nothing, but don't worry, my love. I'll find a way and provide what we'll eat tonight.
Find a way how? How are you going to find a way?
I'll try. I'll just try. I'll try. I'll try my best.
Are you going to kill yourself?
No, I won't. But I'll just try and find a way. I don't know. But I know I will. We will surely eat tonight.
God, why? Why?
Bim.
Why?
Bim, please. Do not question God. Remember the book of Psalm 30 verse 5 says, tears might happen at night, but joy cometh in the morning. God will provide for us, please. Do not question God. Do not. Remember the Bible says.
Ogalano.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Oga, this one you came with a seat. I hope all is well.
I came to collect my 3 months house rent. So as you can see, I came with my seat to tell you that I am not in a hurry to go until you give me my money.
Is it like now?
Huh? Next 20 years. My friend go inside and give me my money, let me get out of here.
Oga landlord, please, we don't have the money now. I'm telling you the truth. We don't have the money. Just give us some time. We'll find a way and pay you. Please. Please.
Lord, there is no money. There is no money. You could have notified me that you're coming. At least I'll rally around to see how I'll raise money. You can't just come and ask me to pay you for rent now. Where do you expect me to get money from?
Notify you. Casey, let me ask you. Do I jointly own this house with you? Huh? Do I jointly own this house with you? I should notify you before I come to collect the 3 months house rent you are owing me. Please, you gotta give me my money. Go and give me my money.
Please, we don't have the money now. Please.
You don't have money. There's no money.
Give us more time.
Landlord, you can't wait now. You can't just sit down here and wait. Even if you wait from now till eternity, there is no money. Eh?
Okay, Oga landlord. Let me tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. We don't even have any food to eat in this house. My son is almost dying of starvation. We don't have money. We are finding it difficult to feed. Landlord, please open your eyes. Please open your eyes and hear the truth. Landlord, open your eyes and hear the truth now, please. Landlord, what I'm telling you now is the truth and nothing but the truth. There is no single money in this house. We have not fed for almost 2 days now. My child is dying of starvation. We don't even have money to feed. Please, landlord, just give us some time. You can give us till month end and we will pay you, please.
You said month end. I should give you till month end.
Yes.
Month end.
Yes, month end.
Okay. I'll give you till month end. But listen to me. I don't want to come back here and you start telling me stories again. If I come back here and don't give me that money, you will see what I will do to you. This time around, I came with a chair. By coming here by month end, I will come with my bed and even television. That to show you that I will not leave this house until you give me my money. Month end, you will not like what I will do. Month end, you say, month end.
Yes, month end. Month give you.
Anyway, we're gonna keep them. Month end. Hey, what the man? Month end. Month end.
Oh my God. God, what have I done to my daughter? Am I not a woman? I know how a woman feels when she's in love. Where and how will I see my daughter again? I disappointed her on her wedding day. I was not there. The happiest day of her life. Oh, I hope she will find a place in her heart to forgive me.
So there is no way I can get at least 100 naira in this house to buy pap for my son. I think I will have to go and look for Chiamaka. If my husband comes back, he will take care of Junior. Good afternoon. Yes. Please, I'm here to see your madam, Chiamaka.
You mean my other wife?
Yes.
What? Hey! What are you doing here? Who showed you the way to my house? I'm asking you, how on earth did you get to my house? Chiamaka, it's me. Listen, Chiamaka. How did you get to my house now? Who brought you here in the first place?
It's me, Favor. I've come to see you, my friend. Have I done anything wrong? Have I? What has come over you, my friend? What is up?
Mama, come and see you.
Hey, Mama. I don't know. I've been talking to Chiamaka. She's been behaving so strange. What is wrong?
What is it? Eh? I said, what is it? What are you doing here? By the way, who showed you this place? Eh?
Mama, what is wrong with you two? Have I done anything wrong?
Favor! I said again, what are you doing here? Eh?
Mama, I've come to see you. I've come to see Chiamaka.
What for? Mba, Halele.
Start going, please. Leave my house.
Leave this place!
Mama, I've come to see you.
Go now.
If I've done anything, tell me. I will apologize.
Are we in a law court?
Mama.
Leave this place.
Leave.
Start going now! Is it by force? Hey, Nikon, my Nikon.
You see what you're doing?
No.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon, my dear. How are you?
Is this your husband?
Hey, and how is that supposed to be your business?
Is that your friend that helped you some time ago?
Yes. No. This is another person. See, baby, just go inside. I'm coming. I'm going to join you.
No, go and rest.
Go. Leave now.
You denied me before your husband. You told your husband that I'm not your friend. And you're asking me how I got the address to your house. Fine. I went to that same house that I always visit you and bring things for you. That was where I went. Mama, I went to that same house that always bring money for you. That was where I went to look for you too. And I was told that you had gotten married and left without telling me. Even if Jamaka did not tell me, Mama, you could not still tell me. You kept me in the dark. I took you like a sister. I love you. I love you so much, Jamaka. I love you.
Favor! This is your story, eh? This is your long story. I don't understand. Can you start living now? Can you start leaving this house now?
See, just wait. Wait, I'm coming.
Come and start going now. Eh?
You now use my predicament and talk to me. Mama, me.
Just look at what you have done to yourself.
Mama, see, just take this money. Oh, when you are home, you know your way out.
Oh yeah, be a gaba now. Use it for your transport. Go now. You want to start telling me another story? Go now. This one is too much. Oh, you're not taking the money. Hey, yeah. How much do you want us to give you in the first place? Eh? Come and carry the whole house now. Come and carry the building. You don't want to take. Let me take it for you. You know, Gagale, you won't stay one place.
Why is your hand on your jaw? Are you okay?
I should be asking you if you're okay.
I'm fine.
Stop. Why are you crying? Stop. Talk to me, what is it?
You know I went to see Chamaka.
I know.
When I got there, Chamaka denied me in the presence of her husband.
What?
She told her husband that she never knew me. She told her husband that I'm not her friend. Chamaka asked me to leave her house. I went to the mother. I was asking mother, what is wrong with Chamaka? The mother also asked me to leave. Two of them asked me out of their house. As if that was not enough, Chamaka brought 1,000 naira and gave to me.
My love. Do you mean what you're saying?
I am telling you the truth.
Chiamaka and her mother asked you to leave.
Chamaka insulted me. Chamaka called me dirty. Chamaka called me useless. Chamaka said that I have chosen to suffer. That's why I went ahead and married a butcher. I should go with my husband and suffer.
It's okay.
That's what Chamaka told me. And she asked me out of her house, and the mother supported her. It was same Chamaka that made my father close down my salon. My father always fights me because of Chamaka, because he didn't like her. But I persisted. I stood by her. Say Chamaka humiliated me. Like I'm nothing. Like I'm nothing. It's okay. God, if I have wronged anyone, let my enemies laugh at me. Let all their wishes come to pass. But if I have not wronged anyone, Father, let all their bad wishes turn out to be a blessing to me. Let it turn out to be a blessing to me for the rest of my life. Let it turn out
Frank! This one you are pacing around. Is anything the matter?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Amaka, since I came back to this house, I have not seen Pedro, your friend. Hope everything is okay.
There is no problem. Oh. You know, since she got married, she doesn't have time for anybody. Even me, her friend. She doesn't have time for anybody.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean people have changed to that extent?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, I don't believe you, sister.
You don't believe me?
Yes, I don't
You
believe
mean me, your sister? I'm lying.
Come on.
What's that supposed to mean?
Come on, Kitsis. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. Okay. Give me her house address. Let me just check on her.
House address?
Yes.
I don't know.
Chiamaka. I just her house address. Good day, sir. Good day, ma.
Good day. You are welcome.
Can I help you?
Who are you, young man?
My name is Frank, brother of Chiamaka, friend of Favor.
Yes. Chiamaka, yes. Hey, Chiamaka. Please, my son, where can I get Chiamaka? Where can I see her? At least she will know more about Favor.
You said your brother to Chiamaka.
Yes, sir.
Where is Chiamaka now?
Actually, sir, she got married and we packed out of our old house. I just came in from Abuja, where I'm doing some little business. So I asked my sister about Favor. She told me that it's been long she saw her, so I decided to come around and ask the parents.
My son, actually, we don't know where Favor is. For the past 3 years now, we don't know her whereabouts. If she is dead, we don't know. If she is alive, we don't know. Please tell Chiamaka, if she sees Favor, let her tell us.
Please, tell Chiamaka that we want to see Favor by all means. Anywhere she sees Favor, she should let us know. Very, very important.
Sir, is it still about that butcher man?
Yes.
Yes,
it's about that butcher man. But that is no more a problem. I have forgiven them. Wherever they are, they should come back. I have forgiven them. Please.
Even you, my son, anywhere you see Favor, please don't hesitate to let us know. Oh, Biko, we are expecting your call. Oh, or your information. Please, anywhere, let us know.
I will, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
What
other? Let's get some drinks for you.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
We're still
I will be on my way.
Okay.
I will.
Waiting to hear from you.
I will get back to you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Hey.
Which means Chiamaka doesn't know where Favor is.
Oh, Mama, what is it?
Are you not the one I'm talking to? Eh? Are you not the one I'm talking to?
Mama, leave me.
You don't. You don't say. You should not go to Ghana. Are you okay, Frank? I ask you again. When do you say you're going back to Abuja to continue your business?
Oh, Mama, why is it difficult for you to understand simple statements? I told you I'm waiting for my in-law Joe to come back so we can settle some things. Meanwhile, I have a problem I'm sorting out.
Problem?
Yes, Mama, problem.
What kind of problem?
Between Favor and Chiamaka, her friend.
Look at this one. Frank! Ifubagala! Eh? Frank, are you okay? Eh? How is Favor's problem becomes your problem? Is she your wife or your sister?
You see what I'm saying? Mama, just look at what you're saying. Just look at what you're saying. Are they not friends? I don't know. Anyway, why am I even here? Let me just go and see my friend Danny.
I forgot my now. Look at this boy, yo. Eh? I forgot my people. Hey! Okay. Jesake Bata. Okay, give me one. Jesake Bata. Go and come back in this house.
Look at my little baby. He's just have mercy on us.
Now you listen to me. Listen to me, woman. If you like, cry from now till the next 2 years. I am giving you only 2 conditions. Is it that you give me my money now, or I will go and call my boss. They will throw us out of this house.
No, Galano, please. It has not gotten to that. Please, just give me 1 month. My husband is coming back very soon. We'll plan and gather the money and give to you. Look at my little baby. Where will I go with this child like this? Please.
What is wrong? What is my business with this baby? See, I have the money in my house. I have the more than 20. If you need some, I can even dash you. I was here last time and your useless husband pleaded with me to give him 1 month, which I did. Now that I'm here to collect my money, he ran away and planted you and this thing you call it a baby. Listen to me, I will not take it any longer. I need my money now.
Please help me beg Oga landlord. I have not been able to pay my rent, and I told him to give me some time to pay him, but he wouldn't listen to me.
Oga landlord, please have mercy on her now. Have mercy on her. She will pay you. The husband, when the husband comes back, they will pay you. Please, big okay.
Please, we will pay. Just 1 month. Just 1 month.
What is that your name again? What is that your name again?
Dandy.
Dandy. I want to ask you a question. Do you have any house in this city?
Okay, this is not a matter of having house. Look at the child.
You have not answered my question. Do you have any house in this city? No. Don't have. Now listen to me. If you have, you will know how much it takes to have the house. But since you don't have, shut up and get out of this place. And listen, let me tell you, if you don't take time, I will put you out of this house, whether you are owing me or not.
No, it hasn't gotten to that. Please now, please.
You don't want to pay me my money.
I will give you.
You don't want to pay me my money.
Once my husband comes back,
don't worry. Just wait and see what will happen now. You don't want to pay me my money. Don't worry. Let me go and come back.
This can happen to anybody. No one knows tomorrow now.
Dandy.
Oh my God.
Favor.
You know her?
I know her. What are you doing? What's happening?
She's crying. Look at her baby. Do you see that man that just left now?
Yes.
They are our landlord. A very wicked man. He's just trying to eject them from the house because they could not pay the house rent. Or there's a man.
What's happening? Your baby. Oh, Dandy, you live here?
I live here with
He's my friend. I visit him always. Oh, could you allow this kind of thing to happen? When Chiamaka is capable of taking care of you. 3 days ago, I asked her about you when I came back from Abuja, and she told me that since you got married, you cut off from her.
But I cut off from her? Well, I have nothing to say. God Almighty will judge each and every one of us. I thank you very much for your concern. But the truth still remains that I cannot explain what is wrong with Chiamaka. I don't know where I've gone wrong, where I've wronged her. Chiamaka got married, packed out from where she was living, and never told me. Even Mama never told me. Yes.
No, I can't believe this.
Did you see me during her wedding? Did you know what it took me? Do you know how I suffered to look for Chiamaka? Until they told me that she had packed out. I left. Still came back again. I searched and searched and searched till I found her address. And I went to see her. Only for Chiamaka to ask me out of her house. I thought maybe Chiamaka was drunk or something. I went to Mama. Mama also told me to leave her house.
My mother?
They joined forces together and threw me out. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
the whole thing is still like a dream to me. It's still as if I'm still dreaming.
How come my sister and mother turned this wicked? What's really happening?
I don't know. I can't tell. In fact, if you ask me now, I would. Have I ever wronged her? You tell me the truth.
You are friends.
I have never wronged Chiamaka. I have never wronged Mama. I still.
It's okay. It's okay, Favor. It's okay. What of your parents?
I told you everyone has abandoned me. Everyone. If not God Almighty, who has given me life up until today. If not for God, I would have died long time ago. But it's fine.
It's okay. It's okay. What if I speak to your parents about your situation?
No. See, I don't want you to talk to anybody. No. You don't need to talk to Chiamaka and Mama. You don't need to talk to my parents.
Your parents, at least they need to know.
They need to know what? Don't they know that I'm no longer living with them? Please, I don't want you to talk to anybody at all. Don't talk to anybody on my behalf. I am fine. God Almighty in heaven is the one taking care of my family and I. He's the author and finisher of my faith. And with him, I'm fine. Super fine.
It's okay. It's well, my sister. It's okay. It's okay.
Welcome.
Why are you crying?
Nothing, I'm not crying. I'm just having a slight headache.
Are you sure?
Yes. How was your day today?
My day was just there. At least I was able to get what will sustain us today.
It's alright. It's fine. Thank God.
Stop. How's Junior?
He's inside. Sleeping. He's hungry.
Don't do that. Stop. I'll rush out to get medicine for you. Okay? Let's go inside.
Don't talk to me like I'm some kid. Don't talk to me like that.
Chiamaka, what's wrong with you?
During your exams, this girl helped you. She gave us 50,000 naira for Papa's burial. Even when Mama was sick, she gave us 150,000 naira to support her surgery. Why are you this wicked? Where have this girl offended you, Chiamaka?
Why don't you just invite her over so I can pay her all the money she boasts about?
Boast?
Yes.
Look at who is boasting. Just look at you. Just look at you. And this girl is suffering out there just because of you. You are so wicked, Chiamaka.
Are you
Yes!
Frank, stop talking to me like that! Stop accusing me! Are you insane or something?
If not that you're my sister, I would have beaten the daylight out of you. You and Mama are wicked. You're so wicked. But you must go and apologize to that girl. You must.
You want to beat me because of favor?
I will beat you.
You want to beat me up?
And you must go and apologize to her. You must apologize to her.
You will take me to her house.
You must apologize to her.
You will take me to her
Chiamaka,
house.
you must do that. I'm your elder brother. You're working out on me, Chiamaka. You're working out on me. What's happening in this house? As happened to my mother and sister. What's really wrong?
Clem. Oh, Mike, you look so worried. Why is your face like this?
Yes, I'm worried.
Over what? Do you know that my police escort almost killed a man today at my new site?
Jesus. So, what happened?
Actually, my contractor was telling me today how thieves were breaking into my site and stealing my building material. Getting there as he was still speaking, a man ran out from the inside of the building and my police escort shot him at the leg.
God.
Do you know that this man happened to be the husband of the lady that made me who I am today? When her father threw me out of the house without settlement after serving him for so many years, this lady gave me money that I started up something with.
So, how is him now?
Well, to the glory of God, he's quick recovery. And the doctor said he will be discharged soon. Well, anyway, don't let it bother you. Let's go in and have some drinks.
Okay.
My God. So this is what you have been going through all this while. But tell me, why will your father allow his own daughter to be suffering like this? Favor, there's something I will tell you. You see, after today, that problem will end today. Yes.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
Favor, you are a nice girl. You gave me hope with the money you gave to me when your father sent me out of the house after serving him for so many years. I started a business with the money. And today, look at me, to the glory of God. I am rich. I base in Korea and shifted container to this country to my distributors.
Really? Yeah, I'm very happy for you. Thank God.
Yes. But I'll be going back to Korea in the next 2 weeks. And I know by then your husband will be back from the hospital. And when I go, I'll be shifting 5 containers of goods, of phones and electronics to you and your husband. All you need to do, sell, send me my money, and you take your profit.
I don't understand. Are you joking? Do you mean what you just said?
Favor, I'm not joking. If I'm joking with this kind of thing, then I don't have pity on you. Favor. Anyway, I want to thank God for using you to help me.
God will bless you. My God will continue to bless you. You will never lack. God bless you.
There is no need for that. I should be thanking you for that. Well, let's go to the hospital to see your husband.
Yes.
I believe he will be getting okay by now.
Alright.
Driver, drive to the hospital.
Kingsley, I see that you are now okay. So don't worry about it. The hospital bill has already been paid.
You've settled it.
Yes, you don't need to bother.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What for? You don't have to thank me. Well, anyway, let me go straight to the point. I've discussed with your wife everything I need to discuss with her. So she will tell you all that we discussed. But one thing I want to assure you, from this moment, you will never cry for money again.
Amen. Amen.
Well, like I said, she's going to tell you everything we discussed. Meanwhile, I need to be on my way now. Just make sure you take care of yourself. And you,
make sure you take good care of her. She's a good girl. Don't play with her heart.
Thank you very much for everything you've done for us. God Almighty will pay you back.
You don't have to. Thank you. Have this 200,000.
200,000 naira.
Yes, you guys should use it for your transport.
No. 200,000 naira for transport.
No, you don't have to get that. Eh?
God bless you.
You don't have to get that.
God bless you.
Yeah, I should be thankful to you instead.
God bless you.
All right.
God bless you. You will never lack.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. You will never lack. Thank you. Thank you.
All your morning
thank you.
Has turned to dancing. All your pain has gone. Oh, after the rain has gone, it's a new day. The sun will shine again. The rain has gone away. No more sorrow, only joy.
My daughter, what is it? Eh? You have started thinking again.
Mama, why won't I think? We don't even have up to 50,000 naira in this house. Eh? So tell me, how do we feed? How do we even take care of our needs?
That reminds me. Wait. That day you were talking with your husband before they killed him. I overheard him saying something about money. Money he locked up in a room. And something about banks. Can you remember? Mama. Check now. You were talking with him that day before they killed him.
Mama, it's true. Mama, it's true because there's this particular room that the wardrobe is always locked.
What about the key?
I should know where the key is, Mama.
Go and check.
I should know where the key
for
is.
the key. Go and look for the key. Yes. I know what I heard.
Mama! Mama, come home! Mama, see what? Money. Oh, Mama, it's money, it's money. Mama, it's money, oh.
Children, Mama, oh. Chiamaka, what is this? Money. Hi! Hi! I know it. I know what I heard. So this kind of money is in this house.
No.
And you have been crying your eyes out.
No idea, Mama.
Hi! This is miracle. Go and count it. Go and count it. Go and count it. Go and count it now. Hey!
Why are you facing the whole compound? What happened? I hope nothing has happened to my daughter.
You know, since that boy that came here looking for favor left, remember we told him to help us look for her. And since then, I've not heard from him or from anybody. I am worried.
But Chief, I told you to go to the police and make a report. Up till now, you've done nothing. Let nothing happen to my daughter. Because you pushed her away from this house. Yes, you did.
Woman, enough. Enough! Let me think.
Whatever you are thinking, let nothing happen to her. Yes, let nothing happen to Favor.
Yes, Auntie, I'm here.
That's good. Have you given my children food?
Yes, Auntie.
Okay, that's good. Make sure you tidy the whole house and wash those clothes in my room.
Yes, Auntie. What of the ones at Grandma's room?
Nekwa Jojo, look at this girl. Oh, you expect me to go and watch them myself?
Can you imagine?
Eh? We can go and watch everything. No question.
Mama.
Idiot.
Mama.
What?
Mama, I don't like the way you talk to this girl. She's someone's daughter, you know. The way we're your children.
Shut up! Oh. Come on, Nife.
Shut up, Mama, but...
Come on, Nife, keep quiet.
No, it's wrong now. What you just did is wrong. It's wrong.
Take your eyes away from that. I don't know why you're trying to defend her.
It's okay. Mama, calm down. It's okay.
Bishop.
It's okay. This is not the reason I'm here. Well, Mama, like I was saying, I've counted the money in that bag already. And it's 76 million naira.
Huh?
76 million naira.
Hey! Is it?
76 million naira, Mama.
70 guinea. Million
naira.
Hey! I'm going
Well, Frank, I'm going to give you
to
set up your business. I'll use the remaining 66 million naira for my own business. And Mama, you remain in this house and enjoy your children's money.
Hey! As in
Frank and I are going to
enjoyment
take
ambassador,
care of you. Yes.
enjoyment minister.
Yes.
Hey! I'll give it. Get it, Kana Kozifa.
Take care of you, Mama.
Hey!
I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, but I have a suggestion.
Suggestion?
Yes,
what is it?
But I have a suggestion.
Okay.
Now that we have this money, why not invite your friend Favor? At least give her some money, like 2 million naira.
Hey!
That girl tries so much for this family. It's right time. At least
right
naira. Now we can still help her. Now we have the money. Yes.
But her father
Mama,
is rich.
Can you hear your son?
What is she going to do with 2 million naira when her father is thinking rich? Eh? Let her father give the money without her wretched butcher husband.
Mama, stop. Stop. Papa. Remember that Favor helped us a lot. It was because of helping this family she had problems with her parents. Please, let's just help her. Moreover, it's not good paying back good for evil. Ejiri for job, for my mama.
Mama, listen to your son, no.
Frank.
Mama. What are you trying to say?
What exactly
is wrong with you?
What is really your problem?
Was it bad I gave you 10 million naira?
Frank, if you want to if you not to leave Favor alone. Favor is somebody's wife, oh. I don't know why you're fighting for her. What is your business fighting for Favor? Leave her alone now. She's somebody's wife, oh.
2 million naira.
Okay, married woman. I can't marry her. Bala going one. Bala going to say Ike.
Mama,
thank you so very much.
You're welcome, Mama. It's not.
Hey, I have a wonderful and wise daughter like you.
Yes, Mama.
Mama. Eh? You know why it's good to marry a rich man?
Yes,
so that you live well and live large. Eh? Whatever you want, you get it in a twinkle of a finger. Eh? Imakota, Hollandia, Imota. Even in Abolo Sele Kenya come.
Mama.
Eh? Hey! Frank, this money she gave to you, use it wisely. If you like, if you like, you arrange it well. It's for your own good, though.
Mama,
Papa,
I should use the money wisely. Me,
you
Frank,
want to use it unwisely?
Use the money wisely.
Very wisely.
Okay, I've heard you.
It is well. It is well.
Hey!
Did he just leave?
The money is too much. Forget him. Leave him alone.
Mama, that was their purpose.
I don't care if you give me money or not. All I'm saying is that you and Mama are heartless, very wicked. Two of you are wicked, and God is watching the two of you. God is watching the two of you. You cannot even help your friend. Chiamaka, you are wicked. You are wicked.
God's messenger.
Do you know you're a fool? You're a very big fool. You see the 10 million naira I said I was going to give to you? Forget about it, because I'm no longer giving you.
You are not my
you
God.
Will come back,
you are not my
you will
God.
Come back,
you are not my God.
I
will make it. I will make it.
Mama, don't mind him.
You will see.
I don't want
you will see.
I'm not planning.
I
don't know. Good day. Sorry, who are you and what can I do for you?
Well, madam, we are from RCMB.
RCMB? Meaning?
Royal City Merchant Bank.
Okay, you're welcome. So what can I do for you?
Well, madam, we came to tell you that the loan of 180 million naira that was given to the owner of this house, Mr. Joe Ibezim, has expired. And this property and the one at number 4 Satellite Avenue belong to the bank because we used all as collateral.
Hey. Wait, I don't understand what you people are trying to tell me. My husband never told me anything. What are you saying?
Well, madam, that's the situation.
Mama?
What is happening?
Mama is true.
What is happening?
Mama is true.
Hey,
Jesus.
Hey.
Well, madam, all you have to do is to go in there, keep few of your clothes because we are locking this compound now.
Hey, no, now. Look, I have some 6 million inside this house. So I'm going to give you the money. Then I'll come to the bank and we'll sort the rest. We'll sort the rest now. We'll handle this thing.
Madam, we'll take the money and the properties, and there is nothing we can do about it.
Hey! I'm finished, though. I'm finished, dog. I give me time.
Officer!
Now, please, I don't know. Sir! Don't put it. I don't know now. I come to the.
Hey!
Look at my.
Hey!
Wait.
Hey!
This thing out now. Mama, you killed my mother.
Get off! I'm moving side.
Mama, stop. Mama, please, Mama, don't do this. Mama, don't do this, Mama. Mama, don't do this. Don't do this, Mama. Please, Mama, wake up. Mama, wake up.
Open your eyes now.
See what you've done. You see what you've done?
Walai talai, my Uga and Madam at the one.
Young man, what happened? You told us you are coming back, and we will not see you again. What happened?
No, sir, I had a little problem. My younger sister, Chiamaka, lost her husband. A short while after that, we lost our mother.
Hi.
We just concluded the burial.
I'm so sorry. Accept my sympathy. Hi.
Anyway, that's by the way. Did you see my daughter?
Yes, sir. I saw her. But sir, the condition I saw your daughter is very bad. Very, very bad.
Why?
Your daughter now looks like a mad woman. The worst is that she hardly eats 1 meal a day with the husband.
What? Oh my God.
Very
My
horrible,
own daughter.
Very horrible, sir.
My
The
own
condition
daughter.
is very bad.
You will take me to the place now.
Now. Okay? Sir, please get some money because the situation there is very bad. The landlord needs to be paid.
Shut up.
I'm sorry, sir.
Money is not a problem.
I'm sorry, sir.
Did you see her with your 2 eyes?
Yes, ma'am.
With your 2 eyes?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go.
Onye ndị ụwa na-achụ gịnị ka ọ ga-eme okwu eziokwu onye ga-ekwe ndị ajọ mmadụ fanwere obi n'azụ o megide onye aka ya dị ọcha na chọọchị ya okwu onye mere ife a ọma ndịrị ya mma cha 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 obi mmadụ ajọka cha 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 megide onye aka ya dị ọcha onye na-enweghị ife o
Who am I seeing? Listen. What are you doing in my place? It's been a long time.
Where is my daughter?
Your daughter? Which of your daughters?
The ones you threw out of your house a few days ago.
You mean those fools that cannot pay their house rent? I've thrown them out.
Please, where are they?
How could that girl be your daughter?
Oh, it's a long story. The most important thing now is, where are they? Where are they?
Richard, you said that girl is your daughter. How could you allow that girl to be in that condition when I know that you have everything?
Please, Mr. Landlord, where can we find them? We have been searching everywhere for them, Deacon. Where can we find them?
Richard, so you are still this stingy? So you are still this stingy and wicked, heartless? You allow your daughter to stay here and suffer when you, Richard, have everything? Richard, you are so wicked and heartless. You are mean. Zana. You are not supposed to be a father.
Zana, please, Mr. Landlord, please. And you talk too much.
Anyway, I used to see them in one uncompleted building. At that traffic light.
Uncompleted building?
Yes, at that roundabout traffic. When you get there, you turn left. You will see one uncompleted building there. Go there and look for him.
Do you know the place?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Emma, do this there. So you are still this wicked and stingy. Don't walk his yard. So this one is still this wicked and stingy. Wait. This car. So Anthony is still living in my compound and bought this car. You are still living in my house, one room for that matter, and you bought a car. Somebody living in one room bought a car. I think I know what to do. I will increase his house rent from 3,000 to 20,000 and he will pay 3 years in advance again. If you refuse to pay, I will push you. You see, 3 years, 20,000. If you don't pay,
It's so nice. Contractor, I think you did a very nice job here.
Thank you, sir.
You've gotten my card. I expect to see you tomorrow, okay? Bear it in mind, I need something final.
I will give you. Who are you and what can I do for you, sir?
I am Chief Richard. Actually, I am looking for one fair young man with a lady, beautiful lady, and I don't know, they told us that they are living here.
Oh, you mean the couple that wicked landlord threw out of the house?
Yes.
Oh, they no longer stay here, sir.
Please, where can we find them?
Maybe at the hospital.
Hospital? Why? Are they sick?
Escort to the owner of this house, shot them.
What?
Shot them? With gun or what? Why? How?
What did they do?
Oh, okay, where can we find them?
I don't know, sir.
You don't know?
We go to the hospital.
Okay, it's nice. I know my wife will like it.
Welcome. I followed the description you gave to me.
Very good, you really did. You really did.
But let me ask you, are you buying the house or renting? Because this one is for sale.
Ah, my brother. Well, I am here to buy the house. I'm not here for rent. Okay, let's go inside so you show me around.
And let's go.
All right.
Dry the tears from your eyes, a new day has come. All your mourning has turned to dancing, all your pain has gone. After the rain is gone, it's a new day. The sun will shine again. The rain is gone. No more sorrow, only joy. After the rain comes the sun. After the rain is gone, it's a new day. The sun will shine again. The rain is gone away. No more sorrow, only joy.
It's our new
It's a lie! Wait.
So I said to myself, my wife is different from my life.
I love it!
After the rain is gone, the sun will shine again. No more sorrow,
I'll show you around.
only joy. After the rain, after the rain comes the sun. After the rain is gone,
Make sure I got it. So we have like 3 balconies. Here, this is what.
no more sorrow, only joy. After the rain comes the sun.
Baby, you're just the best.
Come. That's not her.
Okay.
Dry the tears from your eyes. A new day has come. All your mourning has turned to dancing. All your pain has gone.
Baby, just kill me. Baby, just kill me. Just kill me. Kill me, let me die. Oh gosh. I can't believe this.
Anything for my
No more sorrow, only joy. After the rain comes
Yes, let's go inside.
it's a new day. The sun will shine again. The rain has gone away. No more sorrow, only joy. After the rain comes.
Baby, I'm so happy. Thank you for what you bought for me.
So you stop thinking.
Why wouldn't I thank you? You're my king.
And you're my queen.
Thank you, baby.
Baby,
Yeah.
can you do me a favor?
Favor? Whatever it is, my love, you know I will do anything for you.
Sure.
Anything in this world. Just mention it.
Shall we look for your parents?
What? What did you just say? Do you want to spoil my mood?
Oh, baby, you said anything.
What do you mean by you said anything? Why would you bring my parents now? They call themselves my parents, and years have gone past and they never cared to check if their daughter is still alive? Nothing like that. And you're talking about my parents. Please, 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 babes, if this is what you want me to do, I can never ever think of it. Please.
It's okay. Stop. It's okay. Stop. Stop.
You know how these people hurt me. You know
okay.
Everything.
It's okay. It's okay. I know.
I don't want to talk about them, please.
Dry the tears from your eyes. A new day has come. All your mourning has turned to dancing. All your pain has gone. Oh, after the rain has gone, it's a new day. The sun will shine again. The rain has gone away. No more sorrow, only joy. After the rain comes the sun. After the rain is gone, it's a new day. The sun will shine again.
So Frank, you are welcome to my house. This is my humble abode.
Really?
Yes.
This paradise is your house. God.
It's my house. You were telling me something about Chiamaka. What was that?
Yes, in fact, I don't know what to say. The truth is that Chiamaka, my sister, has come back to square zero.
Really?
Yes.
What happened?
Since we lost my mother and her husband, if you see the way they treated me in the house, simply because I told her to look for you and give you some money to support your family. You know, they are very wicked, my mother and Chiamaka. But look at you now. So blessed. I'm so happy for you, Favor.
Well, I thank God for that. I don't ever want to remember what Chiamaka did to me. Her cruel attitude towards me. But it's fine. You are a nice guy, Frank. And because of your kind heart, I'm going to speak to my husband to help you and get a job. Okay?
Thank you.
Once again, I'm sorry about the death of your mother.
Thank you. No problem. What of your husband?
He went to the warehouse. Our containers just arrived.
Oh, that's good.
Come on, let's go inside so I can get you something to eat and drink. Today's the first day you're coming to my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dry the tears from your eyes. A new day has come.
My whole place is always different. I didn't mean that I'd opened an account with that money. No, I wouldn't have worried. Now Favor is even more better than me. Hey! Hey! Oh God. It is now that I've realized my mistake. I would have shown her a little mercy the last time she came to the house. Considering the things she has done for me and my late mother. At least by now I would have gone to her for consoling. I'm all alone. Hey, oh, please forgive me. This world is not a bed of roses at all. This world is pregnant.
So it's now you realize yourself. You see your life? Look at us. Back to square zero. The same house you rejected, we are back to it now. The same ghetto you rejected, we are back to it. I thank God that this landlord is lenient enough to still allow us in a room here. At least there is a space for us. Where will we be now? Because of your wickedness. You thought the whole world was in your arms. You were behaving as if you were on top of the world. The same favor that helped us
You couldn't even render a little help to her. Chiamaka, no condition is permanent. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to see Favor. I will see you when I'm back. Okay? See you later.
Please forgive me, boy. Forgive me. Forgive me, oh. My Luciano, more.
You said you want us to talk. Please say whatever you want to say. I'm going out.
Yesterday, when you were leaving, you said you were going to Favor's house.
Uh-huh.
Did you see her?
Did you see her? Yes, I saw her. Any problem?
From the look of things, both of you are in good terms. Please, can you take me to her house? I want to ask her for forgiveness for everything I've done to her. Please, after everything she has been doing for us.
Just hear yourself. Amaka, listen to yourself. Favor warned me seriously never to bring you close to her. Yes. After all you did to her, I think she will just welcome you just like that. Sorry, I will not take you to her. For your information, she has just paid for a 2 rooms self-contained for me.
Huh?
Yes, and promised to help me in my business. As you can see, I have my bag. I'm going to my new house. Enjoy your stay in this gate.
And you are leaving?
Yes, I'm leaving.
This night?
Is it your business?
Hey!
Will you tell me when to leave? Enjoy your ghetto!
Frank, you want to leave me here? You want to leave your sister here? Eh? You want me to die? Hey!
You know the last time we spoke, I told you I was going to speak to my husband on your behalf to help you. And I did yesterday. And he came up with this check of 7. He said I should give it to you to start up a business. To start up a business of your choice.
Wow! Thank you so much. God bless you.
It's okay. Please stop. You don't have to be all thankful.
I'm so grateful.
It's alright. It's alright.
Thank you so much.
But listen, you will have to promise me something. You will invest this money wisely. I know you to be an intelligent boy. You work so hard, but then do not joke with this money. Your future lies with this. Do you understand?
I will. Oh, Aunt Favor, God bless you. I will. I will.
No problem. Let's work.
Aunt Favor, there is something I want to tell you. It's about my sister Chiamaka. She asked me to bring her to your house so she can apologize. You know she offended you so much.
Well, like I said previously, make sure you invest this money wisely, okay? Anyway, I trust you. I know what you can do. You have always been a good boy. And I pray that God Almighty will always be with you as you succeed in your new business in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Okay,
sun is shining. Everything is better now. No more crying.
What do you think you are going to do? Eh?
I just can't understand. What kind of stupid question is this? I'm going to my office.
You are going to your office,
yes.
You said? Chief, let me ask you, what kind of a man are you? Do you have conscience at all? Our daughter is out there, suffering with her family, and nobody knows her condition. All you can say is business, business, business. Chief, look, you are not going anywhere today. We must go out there and search for her. Yes.
Where do you want us to go and look for her? Where? How?
We can go to the city. Looking for her, or better we go to the police and make reports. Somebody told us the other time that they were shot, and nobody knows if they are dead or alive. And you are talking about business.
Okay, let's go and look for her.
Better. Ngozi! Ngozi!
Yes.
Please take care of the house. We are going now.
Bye-bye.
I will try my best possible to see her.
Okay.
I will talk to her first.
Okay.
Though it will be hard, but I'll try to convince her. When I am done, then I will take you to her.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. When do we go and see her?
I said I will talk to her first. When I'm done, I will take you there.
Okay.
But meanwhile, save these your tears. We don't need it here. Okay? You use it when you see favor. Because I'm not favor.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
It's okay. I will be going back to my shop.
Your shop?
Yes.
I don't understand. You have a shop now.
You didn't remember I told you that Pepper promised to open a shop for me. She gave me 7 million naira.
7 what?
Million naira.
7 million naira.
Yes.
7 million naira.
So I'll be going, huh? See you later. Bye-bye.
See, not 7 million.
Bye-bye.
7. Hey. Hey. It's not 7 million naira. Oh,
My son, are you sure we are in the right place?
Yes, ma'am. So what you're telling me now is that this house belongs to my daughter and the husband? Huh?
Chief,
This house?
You have not even
Are you sure?
This one is small. If you see the hotel they are building in the city,
hey!
Your house.
But the
hotel is mighty.
Hey!
Mighty.
This world is small. Huh? So there's no condition that is permanent, as they say. No condition is permanent. Look at what I've done to myself. Huh? Look at what I've done to myself.
You are just realizing now. If somebody told you that a common goat meat seller will build something like this, look at the mansion. Even better than your own. I mean, would you have believed that person? If you go here.
Oga, my madam said that she doesn't want to see anybody.
Are you sure?
Maybe you did not send the message well. No, are you saying you told her that the parents are here to see her?
Oga, I told her.
Equally, never.
Chief, I told you. I told you that she said she don't want to see anybody. But there's no problem. I will try and talk to her.
Hey,
I will come back and talk to her.
Biko one, please, my son, do. Oh, please tell her that we are very, very sorry for everything. Please talk to her on our behalf, Biko.
It's not my duty to do that.
I know, but please talk to her on our behalf.
When you see her, you do that first.
Please talk to her.
Are we through here? Are we through? Can you go in with us? Enter the car. Let's go. Nonsense. Maybe I'm mellow. Maybe I'm mad. What kind of nonsense is this? What kind of nonsense is this? I will never step my foot inside that house again. Never.
What did you say?
What I'm saying? I will never, no matter anything, I will never step my foot inside that house again.
You will never step your foot inside that house again.
Are you not hearing
Let me ask you, if you were a favor, will you allow that person into your house? Will you? After all, you caused it.
What are you telling me? Is that the reason my own mother should insult me in that manner? I'm saying her father. What are you telling me? What are you telling me?
Daughter. Bravo. Oh, you are just realizing that she is your daughter. When you pushed her out to die, oh, you did not realize that she is your daughter. Look, this ranting will never help us. You better look for a way for us to go and apologize to her. Oh yes, she needs our apologies. We have to.
Look at the way you're talking now, like a good person. You are not speaking like a good woman. My name was so dear, man. You was so dear, man. Come on, then you man. Now you are blaming me. You don't even ask me. Now you are blaming me.
No,
Nonsense.
Don't just count me. Don't count me.
Count the shop.
Because when you were disturbing her house, when you were doing it, I told you to allow this girl to be, and you were saying, my daughter, forgetting that she's our daughter.
What is all this? I mean, what is the meaning of this? When I gave you my number, I warned you never to give anybody my phone number. I made it very clear to you. You agreed. So why would you do this? Why would you give up my number without my consent? And you gave it to my parents? The people that never cared about me. The same people that left me to suffer. And to crown it all, you showed them my house. Why would you do anything like that? Why? I'm talking to you. Answer me.
Favor, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, but there's something I want to say here. These are your parents. Yeah, you can't deny that. You can buy everything in the world in the market. Children, cars, name it. But you cannot buy parents. You have everything not by your power. Try and forgive them. It's even written in the Bible that we should forgive those that offend us. Please forgive your parents.
Listen, Frank, you do not have any right. You do not have any right to tell me who to forgive and who not to forgive. You do not have that right. I have the right to forgive them when I so please. You don't have that right.
My love, deep down, I understand how you feel. I'm glad that Frank here is also telling you the same thing. We have talked about this. You see, in life, you don't pay back evil with evil. They are your parents. They are your flesh and blood. They also humiliated me. They subjected me to losing my mother. But what did I do? I moved on. Because where we are today, it is not by our power. God has blessed us. All we have to do is to forgive. Let's forgive them. I have decided to let things go.
No more crying, sun is shining. Everything is better now. No more crying, sun is shining. Everything is better. day has come. All your mourning has turned to dancing. All your pain has gone. Oh, after the rain has gone, it's a new day. The sun will shine again. The rain has gone away. No more sorrow, only joy. After the rain comes the sun. After the rain has gone, it's a new day. The sun will shine.
Are you? Enough with enough. Nekwa nanya no. Wana tuwali biko. Get more. Hey!
Do I believe this or not?
What?
Good news, Stella. I can't understand the magic. Or do I call it miracle?
Mama will wiggle.
Who knows?
Let's first go and see my daughter.
Dry the tears from your eyes. A new day has come. All your mourning has turned to dancing. All your pain has gone. Oh, after the rain has gone, it's a new day. The sun will shine again.
Please forgive me. I don't know what came over me. I don't even know what. It's the work of the devil. It's the devil's work. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I know I've hurt you. I know I was so unfair to you. I know I've hurt you deeply. But right now I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. This is just the work of the devil. It's the devil's work. I promise you this will never happen again. It will never happen again. Since you left my life, everything has changed. I've not been the same. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
See, Amaka, so you are this wicked. This girl, you are this wicked. I saw that wickedness in you. So you have the mind to treat my daughter, my precious daughter, like this. After all she did for...
You've heard what Chiamaka said. You've also heard what your parents said. They are deeply sorry. Remember, if there is no wrong deeds, there won't be forgiveness. Forgive them. Let things go so we can move on. Please.
Well, I have heard everything you all said, and I want to say to you, Mommy, Daddy, I have forgiven you, but I still cannot believe what you did to me. I still cannot believe that you could abandon me like that for me to die without caring if I'm still alive or not. It really hurts me. But then, I have no choice but to forgive you. But there is something you both left in me that can never be erased so easily. And that is a mark of betrayal and disappointment. But I forgive you. You're still my parents. I will always visit you whenever I want to. And you, Chiamaka. My fair weather friend. I have also forgiven you. I've forgiven you from the deepest part of my heart. But I want you to know one thing. I can never, ever be close to you again in this life. Oh yes, because you taught me something. You taught me how cruel the world is. Yourself and your mother taught me how wicked the world is. How wicked people are. That is what you taught me. But it's fine. I really forgive you. But in truth, Chiamaka, I can't be close to you. Because I cannot be close to someone who is not there with me when the going is bad. But you will always be there when the going is good. It's not done. Mommy? Daddy? Chiamaka, I forgive you all from the deepest part of my heart. Let peace reign.
Well spoken. I want you to know that I'm proud of you. Alright, go and get your parents something to eat. And your friend here, okay?